Hey, what's up, good people? Que paso? Hey, listen, my last day here in Mexico. This supposed to have been a little getaway vacation, but it was work. One of these days, I'm gonna take a vacation. All right, let's talk about it. I'm a little funny. I'm a little giddy right now. I'll tell you a little later why. Let's talk about what could happen with crypto. What could happen with Bitcoin? We do know that Bitcoin, for those of you that don't know, September is usually the worst month for stocks and crypto, but October, November, and December are actually traditionally the best months for crypto. And then because of the election and the president-elect being pro-Bitcoin, that really surged the market. But now remember, it's not going to be a straight line up. There will be flash crashes. I'm going to show you guys how we look at the fear and greed index. Remember, I showed you guys that, excuse me, months ago. And we have to keep our eye on that because it gives us a signal of where we could actually potentially take some profits. Now, I have some positions in one of my portfolios that I'm not selling. I'm not taking any profits, not doing any of that because I bought so early, so low. But I'm going to show you guys where, you can take profits by setting stop losses, 25, 50%. Then you could take your calculator out and calculate what is 75%. So you don't have to set a stop loss for all. Then you could set stop losses in blocks. So you could say, hey, I'm going to, if it falls this much, I'll sell 25%. And then if it falls below that, I'll sell another 25%. Follow? But let me tell you what generally happens. You could say, hey, I've gotten enough, and you could sell everything, and then tomorrow things could take off, right? I'm making this on a Sunday afternoon. We know that Sunday evenings I won't be available, but sometimes Sunday nights, Monday mornings, we have big moves, either up or down. Now, I don't know. No one knows what's going to be the next move. They don't know by how much. We don't know these things. All right, good people. So don't lose your money by, someone telling you this is exactly what's going to happen with crypto. And I'm just going to say, how's that been working for you? It hasn't. Right? So let's look at the charts, not the charts, but let's go into some windows I want to show you guys on the computer, and then I'll have closing remarks. We see it, we're here in the Binance chart. We could see that, let me get that out of the way. We could see that the fear and greed index is high. And that's no biggie. It's been high for a while. Excuse my voice, I'm losing it. So that's been high for a while. As we can see, greed, 78% last week. But yesterday, the fear and greed, should I say the greed index, is at 86%. So the greed is coming in. Local news is starting to talk about it, that type of deal. And it is getting to the point where it's time to start taking some profits. Though I haven't, because I'm in positions where I can afford for things to calm down. Now, I'm going to give you guys some ideas on what you can do because it is not one size fit all. All right. So we could see that it went from 78% greed to 86% extreme greed in a week. And this is something you definitely want to keep your eye on. For those of you that are new to this, when it gets to extreme greed and holds for a while, that's signs that you should be doing some profit taking. And then when it goes into the bearish and extreme bearish, that's a signal to actually buy. Okay. So now let's go over here to Bitcoin. Okay. Let's see this chart. There we go. Now, these are past elections, presidential elections. We could see that it actually went up after 2012, 15 up. This is Bitcoin. This is showing the election cycles. Let me get one that's better. Here we go. Now, you could see this. You could see this right here. 2012, 16, and 2020. These are presidential elections. So, and they're also halvings, but let's go to election. Bitcoin goes up after the election. You see here, this is the top of that bull run and then it cools down. Same thing with 16, goes up, right? Same thing with 20, it goes up, all right? Follow? So now, I showed you guys in a video right here, you could see here where the halvings were and where the election. You see it? 2012, 2016, 2020, and now 2024. You can see here in 2012, right? After the halving, after the election, it went up. All right? You can see right there. Boom. And then what happens? It goes up every cycle. You see that. And then 2016, after the halving, after the election, what? Bitcoin price goes up, right? And then again in 2020 goes up, right? And 2024, we just started to go up, but we have a ways to go. So I want to show you this, though you're going to see this in pesos because I am currently in Mexico. We could see here that there are things like Solana, even though Bitcoin is cooling off and the fear and extreme fear is going up, you have stuff like Solana, which I have a lot of Solana that's actually green. You can see that for the day. One of the things that's been keeping me up is actually Bonk. Look at Bonk. Bonk for the day, even now, still up 18%. I don't know where it'll be when you see it, but for the week, it is up a whopping 92% for this week alone. For the month, Bonk is up 130% for the month. So there you have it, good people. Just remember, if Bitcoin goes down, let's say 10%, has a flash crash, goes down 10%, the alts could come down, altcoins could come down by 20%, and memes could come down by 30%. That's a lot. So don't ask, don't leave in the comment, Larry, where should I? I made this video so you can do your own, you can make your own decision because it's not one size fit all. Again, for people that bought stuff last year or the beginning of this year, really cheap, their situation is not the same as yours if you just bought last month, last week, or yesterday. All right, follow? So you make a decision what's best for you. I'm just showing you guys. Now, I'm telling you guys this, that if there is a flash crash, it doesn't last long, right? Sometimes they come just to trigger your stop loss. Let's say you set your stop loss at 10%. They already know it. And then they'll, boom, take your flash crash 10%, take your money, and then it runs right back up. So you got to have some dry powder. And then if you set your stop losses, just be prepared to purchase again. That's all. If you believe that crypto will continue to run, which I do. And at the earliest, I mean, he hasn't even taken office yet. There's still a ton of bullish things yet to happen. I'm going to make a video when I get back. There probably won't be a Monday video, but there'll be a Tuesday video. Okay, good people? And so, for instance, I'm going to show you my portfolio before I left here. You could see that right there, right? One of my portfolios, right? See that? Now, here I am today. Almost a $35,000 difference. Even though a lot of stuff has cooled off, I'm up. And that's because I own a ton of Bonk, and Bonk has just been crazy. So even though Bitcoin and some of the altcoins and meme coins have been cooling off, my portfolios continue to grow and stay up. My stock portfolio has performed the same, all right? That's why I like to stay diversified and not YOLO all into one coin. Let me know if this helps you guys. If you really want to learn, and this is not a time to be lazy, I'm telling you guys, make sure you study for yourself. And one of the best places to study crypto is Stock Up You. Stock Up You, the best place for crypto and stocks. Use coupon code LEARN, 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 and get the biggest discount I have ever offered before the price goes up. So Black Friday is going on now, but you need to be studying right now and getting your play together right now. If you're just buying, you don't have an exit plan, you don't have a strategy, you will lose money. I'm telling you guys, all right? Now's the time to study. Let me know what you guys are gonna be doing in the comments. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys why I'm laughing. So I went to get some tea and, I drank some green tea and they said we got black tea. So when they gave me the black tea, it was Negro tea. Negro tea. Then when we landed here at the airport, for those of you that's been here, when we landed, I saw an old airplane and it says Negro, all right, on the airplanes. And I was like, Lovey, the Negroes have their own airlines. I'm joking, good people. Negro tea, only on Negro Airlines. You want the best tan you ever had? Try Negro tea. I know it's Negro, good people. I'm just having a little fun. Some of y'all are so uptight. Look, good people, I love you guys. We like to have a little chuckle while we're making money and while we're helping people, all right, good people? I love you guys. Make sure you leave me a comment and let me know what your strategy is, all right? You gotta have a plan. Live, love, laugh, and learn.